Welcome. In this video, we explore the complete story of the Aloha shirt, where it came from, who created it, what its bold prints really mean, and how to tell an authentic one from a cheap imitation. We are a native Hawaiian-owned studio based in Kailua-Kona, on the Big Island of Hawaii, and we make culture-rooted apparel and art. Consider this your friendly, accurate guide to one of the island's most recognized symbols. Let's begin. So what exactly is an Aloha shirt? At its simplest, it is a collared button-up shirt, usually short-sleeved, printed with colorful island-inspired designs. But it is far more than beachwear. In Hawaii, it is accepted as formal business attire, worn to weddings, offices, and government ceremonies. The classic shirt has a straight hem so it can be worn untucked, a chest pocket carefully matched to the print, and buttons often made of coconut or shell. Traditional designs feature flowers, palms, ocean scenes, and island landscapes. Where a tropical print elsewhere might read as a costume, here the shirt carries genuine cultural weight and everyday respectability. Where did the Aloha shirt come from? Its roots reach back to the 1920s and early 1930s in Honolulu, a crossroads of native Hawaiian, Asian, and Western cultures. Local tailors, many of them Japanese immigrant families, began stitching shirts from leftover kimono fabric and brightly patterned cloth. One celebrated maker, a Honolulu dry goods shop run by an immigrant family, sewed custom shirts from colorful Japanese prints for sailors, tourists, and local kids alike. These early shirts blended the loose, comfortable cut favored in the islands with eye-catching Asian textiles. Out of that multicultural mix, in the warm trade-wind climate, a brand new garment was born, practical, festive, and unmistakably of Hawaii. So who actually invented the Aloha shirt? History gives much of the credit to a young Chinese Hawaiian merchant who ran a store in Waikiki in the early 1930s. He had the clever idea to mass-produce ready-made printed shirts and keep them stocked on the shelf rather than sewing each one to order. He is often credited with popularizing the very phrase, registering the trade name for Aloha sportswear in 1936, and for the Aloha shirt itself in 1937. Other makers were creating similar shirts at the same time, so the true origin is shared. But this merchant helped turn a local custom into a thriving industry. When did this garment officially become the Aloha shirt? The name first appeared in print in a newspaper advertisement published in Honolulu in June of 1935. Within just a few years, the new shirt exploded in popularity. By the end of the 1930s, the young industry employed hundreds of workers and was worth roughly $600,000 a year, a remarkable figure for the era. Tourists arriving by steamship wanted a colorful souvenir, and the Aloha shirt became the perfect wearable memory of the islands. What are Aloha shirts traditionally made of? The most prized vintage shirts were sewn from rayon and silk, fabrics that hold rich, saturated color and drape softly in the heat. Collectors lovingly call these older rayon shirts Silkies. Early prints drew on Japanese textile traditions, then grew to feature distinctly Hawaiian imagery. Hibiscus and plumeria flowers, palm fronds, breaking waves, outrigger canoes, and island maps. Today you will also find cotton and cotton blends, which are more durable and easier to care for. The finest shirts still show careful craftsmanship. A chest pocket pattern matched so precisely to the body of the shirt that the print looks continuous, as if the pocket disappears. Is there a difference between an Aloha shirt and a Hawaiian shirt? In everyday speech, people use the two names interchangeably, but in the islands, locals tend to say Aloha shirt, and the term carries a sense of authenticity and respect. Hawaiian shirt is the phrase more common on the mainland and overseas, and it sometimes describes the loud novelty tourist versions. A true Aloha shirt is often more refined, with subtle tones, meaningful island motifs, and quality fabric meant for genuine wear, not a one-time costume. So while the words point to the same garment, Aloha shirt signals the real, culturally grounded article. You have probably heard of Casual Friday, but did you know it began in Hawaii? In 1962, the Hawaiian Fashion Guild launched a campaign to bring Aloha shirts into the workplace, even handing free shirts to every member of the state legislature. the state senate soon encouraged island attire during the warm summer months. Then, in 1965, the Guild's president led a push for a dedicated day, and Aloha Friday officially began in 1966, a day employers let workers trade stiff business suits for an Aloha shirt. The idea spread to California and, by the 1990s, circled the globe as Casual Friday. So the relaxed end of your work week traces straight back to the islands. How do you wear an Aloha shirt the right way? In Hawaii, the classic style is to wear it untucked, thanks to that straight, even hem designed to fall neatly at the hip. Many islanders favor a reverse print shirt, where the pattern is printed on the inside of the fabric, giving the outside a soft, muted look that reads as more dressy and refined. Pair it with chinos or shorts for everyday wear, or with slacks for the office and special occasions. The rule of thumb is simple: let the shirt be the statement, keep everything else clean and understated, and wear it with confidence. How can you spot an authentic, quality Aloha shirt versus a cheap imitation? Look first at the print. On a well-made shirt, the pattern is matched across the seams and around the pocket, so the design flows unbroken. Check the buttons: coconut shell or shell. Look buttons are a good sign. Feel the fabric. Rayon, silk, or a substantial cotton blend beats thin, stiff polyester. Notice the motifs too. Authentic shirts use island imagery thoughtfully and respectfully, rather than clashing clichés. And supporting Hawaii-based and native Hawaiian-owned makers means your shirt carries real island heritage, with designs created by people who live the culture every day. Why does the Aloha shirt still matter today, nearly a century on? Because it is far more than a fashion trend. It is a wearable ambassador for the islands. The shirt tells a story of many cultures meeting in Hawaii and creating something new and beautiful together. It carries the spirit of warmth, welcome, and connection that the islands are known for. When it is made with care and worn with respect, an Aloha shirt honors that heritage. It is a small, joyful reminder of the people, the landscapes, and the values that make Hawaii unlike anywhere else on Earth. Thanks for spending time with us. If you would like apparel and art created by a native Hawaiian-owned studio in Kailua-Kona, rooted in real culture and made with care, visit us at kahana.shop. And if you enjoyed this guide, subscribe for more stories about Hawaiian culture, symbols, and meaning. Until next time, take care.